In my last Divine Craft video, we cleared every Divine Craft dungeon in Qinghai. This time we're moving to Kaifeng, and I'm going to show you every Divine Craft dungeon here, where they are, and what you actually get from them. But let's start, man. The first Divine Craft dungeon we're going to get into is the Triple Arrow Strike. It's right here in the granary area, so this was the most annoying dungeon to me because of the arrows and the glitching, but you know, you'll see for yourself, man. So let's get into it, man. So what you're going to want to do is come straight down and go down the elevator or whatever you want to call it, and then once you go down, you're not going to focus on those two flowers. You're going to want to go to the back. So you'll see right there, there's a path that you can go through. Once you go there, you're going to go down, and once you go underground, you'll find your first chest that you can claim. That's going to be number 1. After that, you can go through and come back up and use Dragon Breath. Do not waste your arrows to start off. Use Dragon Breath to clear that first part, and then jump up and use Dragon Breath again. Don't focus what anybody else says. If you see any other videos, just start off with Dragon Breath. It's easier. Then once you come through here, you're going to want to go down, and once you drop down, that'll be your second chest. Once you have that second chest, you're going to want to go straight, but look at a nice view. Take a quick second, you know. Anyway, so go straight down, and right here you can get more arrows, but you're not going to be using the arrows. Use that umbrella, my boy, okay, or girl. Float over, and once you float over, you'll reach to, on the right is going to be your third chest. So once you get that third chest, you're going to want to go ahead and go on the rope. Once you go down on that rope, you can see already it's going to be where your fourth chest is at. So let's see, boom. So once you do that, you're going to want to jump down to the bottom. And this is the first time where I started to use my arrows because I had no other choice. But when you're aiming, make sure that you aim slightly above. That is the only way. You can't aim directly. Aim slightly above so that it can pierce all three. After you do that and you go through, you're going to drop down. And once you drop down, you will see your fifth chest right there. Now, once you get that fifth chest, this is where it gets a little funny. You're going to want to shoot in this exact area and fire your arrow slightly up. And somehow it hits both. I don't know if it's the fire from it or what. And it opens up this second part for you. Now that you reach through here, what you're going to want to do, you literally went just straight in. So if you didn't know, you're going to activate the elevator, go up the elevator and follow that path to go up, and you'll see your sixth chest right there. So once you do that, what you're going to want to do is go underground, because it's literally from the elevator. So once you go underground, you'll see these flowers again. Hit them, then go back a little bit to take these flowers out. Once you take those flowers out, then you're going to want to go ahead and go up to the top. And then once you come up to the top, you should have, my bad, it's your 7 chests, but that's your 8 chests once you go up. So once you go up, you'll have all 8 chests now. And basically you're going to have to just move back a little bit and fire that you hit the back to, and then just keep spamming it, and you'll hit that last one and it'll open up the vines. So like I said, it's a little annoying at first and takes a while to get used to, but once you get the hang of it and notice that you're firing the arrows up, you're set. So after that, you're gonna just go through this and press, you know, if you're whatever you're on, PlayStation or whatever, L to go up, and you'll be right there at the final treasure, so that you'll have all. But that is the first part. Let's get on to the next dungeon. This next dungeon is located in a waterfall. It's the Path of Water dungeon. Pretty easy dungeon, to be honest. To me, it was maybe the best one to me out of all of them. What you're going to do is go through the waterfall, drop all the way down. Once you drop all the way down, you're going to pull the lever, and that lever is going to activate the bell. You're going to want to shoot that bell, and when you shoot that bell, you can do Meridian's Touch to unlock the chimes up there. Once you go down, you'll have your first chest there. Once you do that, use the umbrella and go across and get your second chest, because I'm not playing these games, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, once you get your second chest, you're going to want to shoot that arrow into the bell again, drop right down, and use Meridian Touch to open that area. Once you open that area, you're going to go and you're going underwater, and that's where the third chest will be. So as I take my sweet time. Once you open up that third chest, you're going to want to keep going, and you'll come out to the second area in this dungeon. So once you come to that second area, go up the steps, the ladder, but don't be like me and get, stuck. But anyway, right to the right is going to be where the fort dungeon is at. Once you do that, you're going to want to go all the way back, because I completely forgot that there is your fifth dungeon right there that you can grab. So once you grab that fifth dungeon, you have all 5. Like I said, don't be like me and get stuck, man. Anyway, once you have all 5 dungeons, what you're going to want to do is on that second side, shoot that down and move the statue all the way to the left. Once you do that, pull the lever and the water should drain. Once the water drains on that side, you can literally go back and shoot that bell. Once you shoot the bell, you're gonna have to move pretty fast, but it's not like that fast. Go back underwater, go up the ladder, and go around the side. Once you go around that side, you'll use Meridian Touch again to open up that second door, because what you're trying to do is literally just flood the whole area. That's all you're trying to do. So move the dragon head all the way to the right and then flood the area. And once you flood the area, you'll be able to swim under that little passageway to come up to get the final treasure. Once you get that final treasure, that's kind of it for this dungeon. So pretty easy, pretty simple, pretty fun though. Let's move on to the next one. The next chest is going to be the 8 chaotic formations, which is right next to the Grand Canal, right there. I just noticed this whole time I've been wilding out saying dungeons instead of chests. I'm going to do better, guys. I'm so sorry. Anyway, for this one, this was my first walkthrough. Actually, for all these dungeons, I did them first go around. So if I do miss anything, y'all let me know in the comment section below. Anyway, when you come here, you're not going to go for that first chest that you see. You're going to go through here and bust a right. Boom, that's going to be the first chest you get. Then you're going to shoot the bell, and when you shoot that bell, you're going to unlock the area with Meridian Touch. Once you do that and go through, you're going to go down into this water. You could have, if you land on the top, that's fine too, but right there is the perfect spot so that you're able to hit the bell and then unlock the platform again with Meridian Touch. Now, excuse me, once you unlock it and you go through, it's going to be flooded, of course. So what you're going to want to do is pull down the contraption right there, and it's going to let all the water out basically. Then you're going to want to go to this, I guess you could call it a sound amplifier. That's what I'm going to call it. You're going to use that and turn it clockwise so that when you hit the bell, it pushes the sound so you can unlock the contraption. Then once you come back out, that's when you're going to go to that place that you saw the first chest going. But the thing is, there's spikes, man, okay? You got to move fast. Go over there, turn off the contraption. But that contraption is not for the spikes back there. So just do what you got to do, man, and get the chest, man. Don't die like me. Come back. Once you get through that first area, right there. Enter there, go back, and you'll see the third chest. Once you get that third chest, run all the way down. Once you run all the way down, you'll reach these little parts that are going to, break. So just, press the L, get your fort chest. Once you do that, you're going to go all the way over there to the other contraption and hit the bell. Once you hit the bell, it's going to, unlock this. You're going to move forward and be onto your another part. Now, once you do that other part, it is confusing. Don't get confused. So just make sure you're going to the right areas when it opens, when you come out. Like I said, don't be like me. But anyway, if you follow my path, though, I know where I'm going. So you're going to go down here, and that's going to be where the fifth chest is going to be. If you a boss like me, man, you just slide through the fire, man. Let me show you a little quick 1-2. Come on, man. Anyway, moving on. So you're going to reach to the other fire. You just got to get through these 3 fire areas. So, yeah. Made it onto the 6th chest, man. So now you just have one more fire level. Duck. I waited, but go through the end. You'll break down to this one part, and now this area, just make sure you move it. As you can see, hit the bell. It opens up that last part. It's literally like a puzzle. Don't forget your 7 chests to the right in that same area also. Now open that up, and when you go through, this is the most interesting part. You're going to want to make sure that that right there to the left is centered, and then you move the one back here to aim for that one right there up there to the left. You're going to shoot the bell, and when you shoot the bell, it's going to unlock that first part for you. Once you do that, you're going to basically come back around and shoot the bell again. But once you open that part, you're going to go back up the stairs. So once you go up the stairs, you're going to reach to this area. This area is kind of confusing. I wasn't able to open that one part, but I got 8 out of 9 of the chests. So if you do know how to get into that one area, comment down below. Basically just make sure that that first area that you're coming into, that first part is connected, as you can see in the video, to the other part. But you're going to want to run all the way around so that you can get it. Now once you do that, it's kind of simple, bro. I'm not even going to talk anymore. You can just see through the video, man. I'm back though. So you unlock this last part, and basically you go straight through, and that's the end of the dungeon. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Like I said, if you could find a 9th chest, let me know. Comment below, help everybody else out. But let's move on to the next dungeon, man. It's going to be the Mistveil Forest dungeon. Now, if you did not do the quest for Mistveil Forest, I have a video out for it. You cannot get this dungeon unless you finish the quest. So just a little sneak peek. What you're going to want to do is die. You have to die from the mist. Once you die from the mist, there's that guy up there on that platform that saves you, and this other guy. Now what you're going to want to do is you have to collect the ingredients in order to clear the mist. The first ingredients is going to be by the pavilion, and the second one is going to be right there where that gray dot is. You're going to want to collect that, come back. It's a whole quest, but like I said, I have the video. Now once you do that and you come back, you'll be able to unlock this area, which is the Mistveil Forest dungeon. Now as you can see in the video, it is a lot. Okay, it's basically 4 different loops. So read the first part of the note. You're going to want to go up the stairs. Once you go up the stairs and you go through the back, that is where your first chest will be. Now that lady, just pay attention to these formations. Now to the left, it's going to be a mist. Walk straight through it. You'll see that little what do you call it, flower. Walk straight through it all the way to the back, then you can shoot the flower. Don't try to shoot the flower from before, and then you'll come down the stairs to these spikes. So what you're going to want to do is just jump, grab it, come back. 2 chests. Jump up on that, and right to your left is going to be your other chest. Boom. Seems easy, right? No. So after you do that, you're going to want to go to the left right there where you see those stairs is. When you come out, right behind you is another contraption. You're going to want to run over that to start it. So once you go over to start it, don't be like me and die. Go right, let it pass you. Boom, that's your 4th chest. Now the last 2 chests is the trickiest. So what you're going to want to do is let the contraption go back and then run straight. And you'll come out and you'll go into a different loop. Each time you die, the loop resets. So make sure, try not to die like me. Anyway, read that map. Or the journal, and then go back up the stairs. You'll see her right there. Scary. What you're gonna do, ignore her and just come straight through that area again. You'll be back here. Now what you're gonna do is go to that ladder. Once you go up that ladder, come on, make it up, you'll see this area again. What you're going to do is run straight to the back, and you'll be in a completely different area again. So you're gonna go up those steps, and you'll go all the way back around to this weird area again. You'll see her again. Walk through this. It's the same, another version of the same thing that you've been in the beginning. But to the right is where you'll find your 5th chest, and she'll be there. So once you get that chest, walk straight back, and basically you'll go down the stairs again where the spikes are. Oh, you can also, my bad, shoot that thing so it clears up. Make sure you read those journals each time also. Anyway, walk down the steps and you will fall all the way down. Once you fall all the way down, touch that contraption again. This is the most important part so you can get your 6 chests. Touch that contraption and come all the way around until you reach this area again. Now, once you reach here, read it. It's going to say you solved it. Go down, and when you drop this time, do not just drop all the way down. Land on the contraption. Once you land on the contraption, you're going to want to duck. Let it bounce you there and then take you all the way to the back. When it takes you all the way to the back, that is where you're going to be able to get your final chest. But first, you got to fight somebody. So, watch out for this peekaboo guy that wants to pop out without you knowing. Once you take him out, right there to the left is where the chest is at. That's going to be your 6th chest. What you're going to want to do after that is go straight and then go all the way around again. Like I said, it's a loop. You have to finish that loop. So once you go all the way around again, you're going to come through where that contraption is at. See her. Like I said, you're going through the loop again. And this time you're going to go up on this contraption on the spikes and go to where you got that 2nd chest and drop down there. Once you drop down there, you'll reach to the same part. You go all the way to the back and you're going to want to shoot the little flower. Once you shoot that flower, come down and boom, you're there. You basically at the final treasure. But 2 important things to do also. Once you reach there, after you open the final treasure, make sure to rest her in peace. Like, do the ritual to make sure you rest in peace. Just like you ever did Ouija board, man. Make sure they rest in peace, man, or else she gonna still try to haunt you, man. But I feel like this was, to me, another, like, maybe the 2nd best for me. It was just a little confusing. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comments. Moving on to the 5th and final chest, which is in Ghostlight Market, right there on the map. This is the Cloudwalk Spire, and you can also get ghost steps after completing this. This one is pretty easy. You're gonna just drop all the way down until you see that 1 chest. That's gonna be your 1st chest. Once you grab that one, you're going to make sure you land on that, right there, and then press L to go over, and you're gonna want to go straight. So this is basically about jumping from platform to platform for this one. It's pretty straightforward in a sense, but when you're going from platform to platform, there's 2 important parts that I want you to pay attention to. When you reach to this part, you're gonna blow it up, jump over, and your next chest should be in there for chest number 2. Now when you follow through here and you keep going, make sure you don't go all the way through that area. You're gonna jump up here, and that's what your 3rd chest is gonna be. After you get that and you go through, you'll see a bridge. Now that bridge, don't go straight. You'll want to go on top of the bridge. On top of that part of the bridge. Now you'll see a part, boom, right there. Follow that up, and it's gonna take you all the way to the top. But I forgot, before you do that, cross this other small bridge, grab that chest. That'll be your 4th chest. But anyway, follow those cues all the way to the top, run up the stairs, and you'll see a little area, and that area is where your 5th chest will be. So pretty straightforward for that. Once you do that, come all the way back down, any way you want to, like the same way you came up, just come back down, and then just keep going. You'll reach this area. Once you walk through that place to the right, you're going to activate the contraption, and you only have a minute to escape. So basically you follow the cues again, but this is important. Don't go too far. When you reach to that, after this part, right up ahead, instead of going straight, if you look slightly to your left, you will see another area where you can get your I believe it's your 6th chest. So yes, right there. Now the only thing about this is I only had 10 seconds left before, you know, everything crumbled, so I wasn't able to get the 7th chest. But y'all let me know in the comment section where the 7th chest is, or if y'all got it. But after that, you get ghost step, and you know, pretty much that's it. That is all 5 Kaifeng Divine Craft dungeons. Now there is an extra one in the Mistveil Prison, an extra one with 19 chests. I have a video coming out for that. But y'all let me know, did this help? What y'all liked? Which is your favorite chest or favorite dungeon? And y'all stay safe, man. See you in the next video.